save the world, so this wasn't the right time to marry. He even pointed out that the engagement had been forced by an old promise, without either side agreeing to it. For him, marriage could wait. Hearing that, his father was stunned. Hyung talked about a martial world full of bandits, thieves, and mercenaries doing evil, clearly taking shots at Namgung and the beggar group. They could only stay quiet. No one argued with him, so Hyun stood up and said the marriage issue was over, since both sides agreed. Then he called for the beggar chief, saying they needed a little talk. He still wanted information about the virgin ginseng. He needed to learn the current state of Mirim and the old masters tied to his bloodline. He wanted payback for what they had done. He planned to make them suffer through the same pain he went through in his last life, and it would cost them dearly. A cruel look filled his eyes as he realized it was finally time to take in a disciple. Back at the pool, his vassal told him to return to his room and rest. Hyun barely cared until his sister arrived with her maid and told him the same thing. He needed to rest. His guard then noticed the wooden-faced woman beside her and instantly fell for her. To him, she looked like a dream on two legs. Knowing he planned to enter the Mirim world, his sister asked if he'd forgotten what happened to their mother. She died because of unfinished business there. Hyun simply asked if she really thought he was still weak and unreliable. That caught her by surprise. He promised nothing like that would happen to their clan again, because he would never let it. Hearing that, his sister smiled, happy that he was no longer a little child. She gently rubbed our chubby young master's head, saying he'd really grown a lot, mostly sideways. Why was his sweet sister acting so nice to him? It all felt strange, or maybe this was just what family was supposed to feel like. After that, a lot of time passed, then the pool water began to churn as someone burst out from it. That person declared the time had finally come, and the vassal rushed over, warning his master to be careful. Was Hyun finally about to transform? Our hero turned into a saggy, skinny man. Just look at him. Oh no, really no. Winter came, and we returned to his father's palace. The old man told him not to go out looking that thin, or the wind might carry him off. Still, Hyun was leaving anyway because he needed to train Namgong's son. So he stood up, said he'd visit his uncle in Anhui, and started packing. He was glad to finally have some freedom and hoped to slip away unnoticed. What he didn't know was that a huge carriage was being prepared for him, with more than 20 guards. Outside, everyone looked ready to depart, but to him they were just dead weight. So he came up with a plan. He called everyone in for drinks and announced they would leave tomorrow instead. His sister had planned to say goodbye, but when she heard her brother's voice mixed with a bunch of drunken men, she chose to wait outside. Meanwhile, the guards were drugged by Hyun not with alcohol, but with something that scattered their internal energy. They wouldn't be moving until morning.